Hey! Welcome to another
Hey,
week and another show with us two fuckers. I just made that up on the spot and I don't know why.
these two Richards doing a podcast.
Yeah. Do you want to do the obligatory thing? Huh? Huh?
Yes,
You ready?
yes. Let me go this way and then
And,
go.
clank!
Bink. Fuck yeah. Cheers, Ike. Cheers,
Ah,
everybody.
all y'all's out there. Okay, let's roll it.
Let's do it.
Well, while the intro was
So
rolling,
good.
Scott was admiring my brand new T-shirt.
Yes.
Ah,
Look at
it's
that. Look at
entirely
that.
true. And I added Creepy Abe to the background. You can kind of see him.
Yeah.
Well, Scott can entirely see him because he's seeing my full FOV.
Yep. Yep. See the
Okay.
whole bedroom there.
All in all of its messy glory.
Yay.
Okay, what? So the big thing that I want to save for the end because it's really depressing.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. It's
Yeah,
something that no one is really talking about. It's kind of gross.
uh, I had to read a little bit and then skip and then go do other things, then read a little bit more, then go do something else because it's not fun.
No, no, it's not.
Let's start with one of yours. Let's do this one.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And
We need to run the thing. We need
that's
to
what
run the.
there's two things I'm running on this one. We're gonna start with this one first
Oh yes, thank you.
because it's still Women's Her Story Month,
Right.
and now we have the obligatory this one.
Yes.
That is one big pile of shit.
Okay.
You almost got there, lady. You almost got the three intros. Only two though.
I'm say the third one I have the third is one that you're talking about. I have somebody or I have an entire nation that gets that one.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get there, folks.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's folks with an X, just so the woke crowd doesn't get mad at us.
Oh, I don't care about that. Fucking.
I, the slash S
Oh.
was implied.
Oh, good. 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 Well, let's talk about Miss Jones from Orford, who forced her I can't say it, vulnerable partner, former partner, to pay up more than £7,000 after making the demands through a fake Facebook account. The 21-year-old was handed 2 years behind bars on Friday, March 12th. Excellent. Excellent. Liverpool Crown Court heard that the couple had been together for about a year before the relationship came to an end, although the pair remained friends. Guys, never be friends with your ex. Don't do it.
They're X's
Please.
for a reason.
Ugh. Oh, God. Okay. So, it looks like she set up a social media profile posing as a fictitious friend of her own and used it to message the victim. She began to make requests to transfer money to her bank account, which became increasingly frequent and aggressive, up to 3 or 4 times
Wow.
per day. Phew, boy. Can we scroll down there a little bit, Ike?
Yes, we can.
All right. So over the course of a month in November and December, he paid a total of over £7,000, including inheritance
Jesus.
monies left to him by his late grandparents.
Oh my god.
Man,
What a piece
this
of work.
this is just fucked up. And then people are wondering like, what? Why is it so hard to date? Why isn't anyone getting married and shit?
Well,
Right here.
you got
Right here,
you got
folks.
you got to hashtag believe all women.
No.
What is the actual phrase should be trust but verify.
Mm-hmm. I like that one.
That's the best. It makes sense. It's the most logical response to, hey, I got raped. Okay, I believe you, but give me some of the facts.
Yeah.
Oh, I told
Go to
him
the police.
I told him it was okay, but I decided it was a bad idea after the fact, so he raped me. You can't retract consent after the fact.
That's not how it works, lady.
Oh, that's neither here nor there for this story, though.
But this is even worse because the ex had some kind of like disability or something like that, some kind of mental disability, and she took advantage of that, which is really fucked up.
Well, I'm just gonna point out she looks like she might have some sort of like mental handicap as well.
She looks like a toad. She looks gross. And hence, thank you.
Tip your waitress.
Hence, this bitch really makes me sick. Having to look at that toad-like face, that frumpy, lumpy. Bleh, bleh. Yep. Thank you. Gross. Out of my face, bitch. Okay. Out of my fucking face. Ugh.
Now here we go. We're gonna move along here. If you're done with bitching about women, let me write down the timestamp on this. We're at 7:34. Okay, and this is gonna be BLM. Okay, sorry, doing show notes as we go. There we go. Here we are. This one is the I'm gonna file under they're eating their own, and I told you so.
All right.
Like anything that Antifa touches is not gonna be something you want to be involved in, because fuck those fuckers. I almost said a really bad word.
Barbara Streisand?
No, it's it starts with an F and ends in ag.
Oh, you mean a big pile of bundle of sticks?
A bundle of sticks. There was a quote from The Simpsons that was really funny. Martin Prince was not Martin. Nelson Muntz was forcing people to come to his birthday party, or he's gonna like punch him or whatever. And Bart's like, if we all stand up to him, he can't take us all out. And Martin's like, yes, with one lone stick we are weak, but together we'll form a mighty. And then it had the quote, like the definition of get underneath the screen.
Oh no. And
this was in the 90s too.
No, you can't do that nowadays, man.
I think it was season 8. But I think in the original episode they didn't have the definition at the bottom.
Oh, they said it, huh? Yeah,
they just said it without any kind of context. Okay, so here we go.
Wow.
So this is from Portland, Oregon. This was posted 17th, so this was past Monday. Black community leaders on Monday joined Portland's mayor's deputy police chief, the sheriff, and the state's acting top federal prosecutor to decry a resurgence of vandalism to businesses and the federal courthouse, calling the targeted unrest at odds with the social justice movement. They accused anarchists of co-opting the Black Lives Matter movement and causing senseless damage while they spoke out in support of the police bureau's renewed use last week of a mass arrest tactic. So the mass arrest was they pretty much took a police and like surrounded everybody and arrested like 17 to 18 people or something like that. I read the article a while back and they arrested a lot of people.
That's a mass arrest? 17 to 18 people?
For them, but they probably just got let out like 4 hours later with no charges, or their charges are going to be dropped. My thing about this specifically is, why weren't they saying this a year ago?
No shit, dude. Weren't we saying this a while ago?
Yes!
I'm pretty sure we were.
Since the beginning.
Yeah.
The misguided and miseducated anarchists reject civility and instead intentionally create mayhem through criminally destructive behavior, tearing up our city, and this must stop. Avel Gordley, a former state senator, said during the video news conference, "You are not helping. You are hurting black people. We need peacemakers and peacekeepers."
See, now that Trump's not in office...
Oh...
Now that Trump's not there, now it's a problem. Now it's bad. Now it's hurting the community and rioting. Now it's not just protesting.
Yep. We've been saying it from the beginning. It's a riot, not a fucking protest. And these people don't want anything. Like, they, especially like on election day, like right after election day, they came out and destroyed the Democrat headquarters in Portland with signs that stated something to the effect of, "We don't want Biden, we want revenge." Which is fucking retarded. Hard R and
I was
everything.
just gonna say that. I was just gonna say that. Bunch of retards.
But
I
I don't.
love it.
Here it is. Former state senator Margaret Carter said she stands with people who take to the streets to seek change. Yes, going out, making a presence, making your ideas and your contempt of what's happening known. Yes, I agree with that. Go ahead. Then, but don't become dicks. Don't become these fascists. There it is. But I don't stand with you in seeking our city being torn apart. Yeah. I love Portland, but the shit that's going on makes me hate it more and more. And not necessarily the city itself, the idiots that live in it.
And run it.
Yep.
But they're elected by the idiots that live there.
Yes, they are. And so, like, what is it? What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't really read the rest of this article because all the stuff I wanted to hear was at the beginning. Confirmation bias.
Well, I mean, it's gross. Like, I mean, I think it was you and I, we were down there a little while ago, and it was disgusting. Like, I took some pictures and I put it up on the Instagram, and it's just, there's trash everywhere. There's homeless people living in tents on the streets. It's gross. And it is getting worse. And this is what happens when Democrats, especially like fucking socialist leaning Democrats, start running cities, man.
I had a conversation with a friend and we were talking politics, and she's like, you don't like socialism because you don't know how it works. And I'm like, you like social, and I retorted, I'm like, you like socialism because you don't know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't help. It makes things worse. And I've never been able to meet anyone that can give me a solid answer of like, where has it worked before? Where has it worked great, where everything is perfect? And they're like, oh, well, look at the Netherlands and, Norway and Finland. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, but they're not really socialist. They might be taking a lot of taxes out for like, medical and like all that kind of stuff. But the means of production is still not ran by the people. They still have a free market society. They just have high ass taxes to where they can pay for the medical and stuff. It's still not socialism.
Capitalism.
That's not socialism.
Capitalism is the best form of like a society that's ever been created. Change my mind.
I would have to agree because it turns people's, like, it turns, say, let's take greed. It turns greed, usually, it's not perfect, but it turns greed into like pushing forward, innovating, because you want to be the best. Mm-hmm. You want to make the best product. You want or service, whatever. You want to do it cheaper and better than anyone else, so you get the most money. So it turns this drive into something positive for society. And if you take that away, if you take that incentive away, say with socialism, to where you don't get more money for working harder, then people just they don't even give a shit. And then shit collapses, dude.
I agree. And I just want to add, thanks for coming to Scott's TED Talk. He'll be he'll be in the lobby
you.
later.
Yes. Our TEDx. My little rant there.
Yeah, that was really good. We're gonna move on to some entertainment news.
So I've heard people talking about this, but I don't know anything about.
I did a little bit of research.
Oh.
So the one thing that I did the research on wasn't necessarily about the movie. It was about the aspect ratio of the movie. So we're gonna watch this just part of the trailer really quick and tell me what you notice about the size of the frame.
Okay. It is very square.
Yes. I started watching the movie, and I'm like, what's going on here? Why is it a square? And I thought something was wrong. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. I torrented it, and I thought there was something wrong with the video file.
Sure. You mean obtained legally?
It's an archive. It's an archival backup.
Right.
But so I read some of this Polygon article, but it talks about that the 4:3 aspect ratio, which is 1.33 to 1 for film, is the aspect ratio used in most IMAX films. So Zack Snyder started making Justice League. He was the director of the movie. He filmed most of it. But then he had a family emergency that took him away from the directing role, and they gave it to Joss Whedon. And the hot pile of garbage that we got in 2017 was a Joss Whedon creation. We need to start never mind. It was a Joss Whedon creation, and so they took his 4:3 aspect ratio and cut it down to letterbox, which was like 16 by 16:9. So it was a normal aspect ratio for for most movies and TV shows.
Right.
So I have a little demonstration here. So right here you have the 1.3 to 1 NTS. This is an NTSC 4:3. So this is what television used to be up until the early thousands or the late 90s when HD TV became a thing. And then it went to a 16:9 ratio, which is 1.7 to 1. And so this is a frame from Spirited Away, which is a full 16:9 frame movie. And then you have CinemaScope, which this is a Hateful Eight was filmed on Panavision cameras. So it says underneath Scott here, it says Panavision, and it says anamorphic scope. So this is a 2.3 to 1 aspect ratio. And so these are the three main aspect ratios of media today. The 4:3, 16:9, and 2.3 by 1. But the other thing is I started watching it the other night, and because I was a little intoxicated, the whole 4:3 aspect ratio just threw me off. Like,
I bet.
Kind of like, what the hell? So I spent some time doing some research, found all this stuff out, and then I'm like, how long is this movie? Because I started watching it like 2:00 or something like that. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't really want to finish watching. No, hold on. That's the wrong one. It's 4 hours.
Oh.
Let's see. That's 2017. The 2017 one is 2 hours. Let's see. Zack Snyder. Yeah, whatever. We'll find it here. 242 minutes. It's 4 hours and 4 minutes long.
Oh.
And I'm
thanks.
I do not want to invest that much time into a movie I don't care that much about.
Yeah, no.
Jeez.
Nope.
Oh man. Well, I saw the 2017 one. I don't remember anything about it. I think I was just blocking out the PTSD of how bad it was. But it's like the movie was trying to be the Avengers, and it just
Yeah.
didn't work. Plus,
Yeah.
there's characters in there that they didn't give any kind of backstory to, and so they were just like flat characters that you just didn't give a shit about. But they were supposed to be the main characters of the movie because they're in the Justice League.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you got to be pretty important if you're in the Justice League.
Well, in the movies, Batman is just literally looking for just anybody and everybody, including the Flash. Nobody likes the Flash.
I like the Flash. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. I don't know if he's cool, but like original Flash, yeah, I like the Flash.
Okay. Where are we at here? There we go. Okay, let's see. We are at what timestamp? 21, 23. We'll just say 23.
23.
Okay, let's move along to your thing, and then we can pound
Oh,
this one
boy.
out, and then we can talk about the other thing. We can talk about China for a little bit,
Yeah.
and by a little
So
bit, it might go over,
yeah.
and I will cut it short if we have to.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
So this is about Stanford. Nearly 36 Stanford programs discriminate against males, complaint alleges. No shit. No way. Really, guys?
This is stuff we've been talking about for almost a decade.
Oh. Christ. Yeah. It's crazy. So, yeah, the article goes on to say, Adam Kissel only started filing Title IX complaints against college programs that allegedly discriminate against men in the past few months, but he's especially shocked about his latest target. I have never seen discrimination so pervasive as at Stanford. The former Department Education official tweeted, so this is a former Department of Education naming 33 programs that he believes practice sex discrimination, 22 in the name itself. Oh boy, imagine if this was reversed and it was, 33 programs against women. Oh, there would be such an uproar. Oh, there would be such an outcry.
The Supreme Court does not limit discrimination to direct signs that people will see, such as a program that literally says women only, but also actual practices such as recruiting techniques, the complaint says. So, men are second-class citizens in this country. We still have the privilege, don't mind you, but we are being systematically oppressed by systems that are trying to give equity to people that I'm not gonna say don't necessarily deserve it, but there's no other way to describe it. Like that's the best.
I don't think we have privilege. I'm gonna have to disagree with you there.
Well, in the definition that the wokesters use, yes, but I also agree, but I'm trying to use their language to argue against their bullshit.
Okay.
It
I
helps.
see.
It helps if you know your enemy to be able to combat them.
True. So, moving on, he says he embedded several images from the flagged programs as well. An image for the Girl Code at Stanford program explains why we do it, which is to make computer science a more appealing major to women before they start college, given the huge labor shortage in technology jobs. No. God. Kissel noted this rationale was expressly rejected by the department in one of its last guidance letters under Trump. It said colleges cannot cite national statistics as evidence of limited participation to justify sex-based scholarships or programs. Yet this argument is at the core of how the university states its choice to discriminate on the basis of sex, he wrote. Versions of the word discriminate appear 72 times in the 17-page complaint. Damn! Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, it's. Can we scroll down a little bit more here?
Yes, we may. Past this.
Yeah. A reasonable male would understand he's not welcome. Yeah, no shit.
The problem is
on
I'm not reasonable.
he's not welcome on an equitable basis with females if he is welcome at all, and he would not click through to find the unbelievable statement that all genders are welcome. Yeah, unless you're a white male, of course.
Would this person argue that he's being discriminated against because they wouldn't allow him to attend an all-female school, though?
I don't know.
Because it's like there are certain things that you can do, like gender-based like sections. Because like there's certain things like we have a class about child rearing or pregnancy. Why would like that for making it safe for women? I can agree that could be a gendered space.
Sure.
There are certain
men aren't going to be
circumstances.
pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
So
men can't have babies.
yeah, and men can't have safe spaces. The whole world's your safe space. No.
Jesus.
No.
Apparently
no,
not.
it's not. It's not. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, that's all I wanted to show on this. It's just more proof that universities are just, it is so feminized. It is so anti-male. And they wonder why guys are not going to college anymore. It's like, you know, if you can lose any kind of like grants or scholarship or just get kicked out in general from a girl accusing you of something, why would you take that risk? That's ridiculous. That's stupid. So I don't blame anyone at all.
This could maybe go into bitches make me sick. It's a
Almost.
stretch. It's a stretch though.
Almost. Yeah.
Okay.
So, let's move on.
We're going to move on to the thing I spent a couple hours on today. I still don't know a whole lot about it because it's big. It's big. But before we start, we're going to learn some things. So we're going to learn how to say the name of the province or the state in China that we're going to be talking about. So here we go.
Xinjiang.
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 I really hate to do this, but I gotta pee real bad.
Okay. Well.
So get going on this, and
Right,
I'll be right back,
start talking
folks.
about it. Here. Let me take you off, and I'll put Bernie up really quick. There we go. He's gonna be Bernie for a second. Okay. So then we're gonna learn how to say Uyghur.
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 Uyghur. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pull this up. When he gets back, we'll probably learn how to say Uyghur again. But so the Xinjiang internment camps the Xinjiang internment camps, officially called vocational education and training centers. Let's just bring him back up here instead. Get rid of Bernie. Okay. Let's go to where are we at? He was supposed to use the bathroom before we started. But okay, so officially called vocational education and training centers by the government of China, are internment camps operated by Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, the Xinjiang region government. Okay, and its Chinese Communist Party Provincial Committee. Human Rights Watch claims that they have been used to indoctrinate Uyghurs and other Muslims since 2017 as part of a People's War on Terror and a policy announced in 2014. The camps have been criticized by many countries and human rights organizations for alleged human rights abuses, mistreatment, rape, and torture, with some alleging genocide. Some countries have expressed support for the camps. So that's the fucked up part, is that some countries have expressed support for the camps.
That is fucked
All right, before we continue, we have to go back on this one, so we need to learn how to say Uyghur.
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 Okay.
It's really close to saying something else, but we're not going to talk about
Yeah.
it. Okay. The camps were established under CCP, which is the Chinese Communist Party Provincial Committee. CCP General Secretary Xi Jinping's administration. I'm pretty sure I said that right. Probably not. Operations are led by Shen. I'm not even going to try that. A CCP Politburo member and committee secretary who leads the party in the region. So the region that we're talking about is the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region government, or the autonomous region there.
Okay.
Where are we at? The camps are reportedly operated outside the legal system, so it doesn't. You can just be put in there like without having a trial.
That's nice.
Many
That's
Uyghurs
cool.
have reportedly been interned without trial, and no charges have been levied against them, held in administrative detention. Local authorities are reportedly holding hundreds of thousands of Uyghurs in these camps, as well as members of other ethnic minority groups, for the stated purpose of countering extremism and terrorism, and promoting social integration. Do you know what that sounds like?
Here?
That
sounds like...
the Patriot Act.
Yeah.
We were holding people with like little to no evidence
Yeah.
for them to be held against their constitutional rights. But if you're not an American citizen, you don't technically have constitutional rights. But I think the Constitution is still like given towards you. Fuck, I keep hitting my microphone. Okay.
This is scary as shit. This is gross. As of 2019, it was estimated that Chinese authorities have detained up to 1.5 million people.
Hey, hold
mostly Uyghurs, but also Kazakhs, Kyrgyz, and other ethnic Muslims, Christians, as well as some foreign citizens such as Kazakhstanis.
Who are being held in secretive internment camps, which are located throughout the region. So, to put some of this in perspective, I did some research here. 1.5 million, so 1.5 million people is almost the population of Idaho as of 2019. So they've interned almost the exact same amount of people that live in the state of Idaho.
That's a lot of fucking people, man.
Yeah. I forgot to write down the timestamp for this.
Wow.
So, let's see here. We're gonna continue. So this is the main group of people that are being persecuted and interned here. The Uyghurs.
Yeah, what's so bad about these people? Like, what's the hate towards them?
I'm going to go with Godwin's law here and invoke the Nazis. What was wrong with the Jews? They're inferior. These are people that are. I'm not saying that they're inferior. I'm just implying that that's why they're being. Okay, so here, alternatively spelled Uyghurs, Uyghurs or Uyghurs are a Turkic ethnic group originating from and culturally affiliated with the general region of Central and East Asia. The Uyghurs are recognized as a native to the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region in northwest China. So yeah, I have that pulled up here. So we have a map of this specific region. So this is where all of this is happening. So this, according to, we're not going to go back to that page, but according to the Wikipedia page, this is a spot like traditionally throughout the centuries has been taken over by like the Mongols and other countries. And so it isn't specifically like actually technically a part of China. It's kind of like we have like Cuba, not Cuba, but some of those island countries that are like provinces of America but aren't actually part of America.
Yeah, like Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico and like other places like that. It's a similar thing. Right.
Like a protectorate almost.
Yeah, that's where all of this is going down. Is here in the Hold on.
Xinjiang.
I'm just not very good at this.
Are they nomadic people?
They look to be that.
They
this
look
is-
like it, yeah.
So let's actually keep reading. The
The
Uyghurs,
Uyghurs
are.
are.
Oh, you want
go
to read
ahead.
it? You can go ahead
No,
and
go
read it
ahead.
if you like. Okay, the Uyghurs are recognized as native to. I already read that.
Oh, they're recognized by the Chinese government as a regional minority within a multicultural nation. So they're
Let's
going after
see.
a minority, putting them in internment camps.
Mhm.
Why is the media not just going haywire with this shit?
Because we'll get into that. We'll get into that into a second. Let's see,
God.
where is that? There was this part in here about them being mostly Muslim because it like people came in kind of like Christians went into like Mexico and like converted some of those people. Now Mexico's like a Christian country. The
Yeah.
Muslims came into the Uyghur region and converted a lot of them, and so now they are a Muslim. It became part of their culture and their cultural personality. So they are Muslim in nature over there.
Huh.
Let's see.
Interesting.
Yeah. So since 2015, it has been estimated that over 1 million Uyghurs have been detained in internment camps. The camps are established under General Secretary Xi Jinping with the main goal of ensuring adherence to the national ideology. So because they're not of the
Brainwashing.
yes, because they're not of the national religion, they are being picked up. So it's a religious persecution.
Wow.
The Chinese government maintains its actions in Xinjiang as a justifiable response to a threat of extremism due to Eastern Turkestan independence movement. Critics of China's treatment of Uyghurs have accused the Chinese government of propagating a policy of sinicization in Xinjiang in the 21st century, calling this policy an ethnocide or a genocide.
Yeah, no shit.
So as a person that is a visual learner rather than a textual learner, I decided we were going to look at some of these.
Oh
Like
boy, you got
camps.
pictures of this shit? Oh
They
man.
They have 3D renderings of it
Oh god.
based on the
Here.
pictures.
Here
There's-
we go, folks.
There's 380 sites all throughout Xinjiang. And so like this is a tier 1 facility here. So this is the lowest what is it? Security.
Wow.
One of these. And we can actually go in here and click on these sections and know what it is. Fence channels to move detainees. So you can see the channel here.
Yeah.
So it's similar in design to let's say a Nazi concentration camp. Okay, here we go. We got this one here. Residential buildings. This is probably an entrance. Pathway to a larger, higher security re-education camp.
Re-education.
And likely amenity/admin building. What is this one? Paved over sports oval. What does that mean?
I don't know.
All right, let's keep going.
Some kind
Let's
of
look at-
workout area.
Let's look at tier 2.
Okay.
This is a tier 2 re-education camp. Let's
Oh,
see here.
boy.
What is this one? What does this one say? Watchtower.
Okay.
Barbed wire fence. These are outside a number of residential buildings to constrain detainees. This is probably some sort of activist footage. There, God, I can't read it if you move. How do I pause this shit? All right, whatever. But yeah, this is all based on satellite imagery.
Wow.
Here it is. Let's just read through this. This tier 2 re-education camp is Kashgar's Shule County, was constructed following the 2017 crackdown. It was regularly expanded through 2017 and 2018. It has been slightly securitized. Okay. Throughout, is that even a word? 2019, and no longer has extensive internal barriers to movement. It is co-located with another re-education camp and a prison. Its coordinates are, so we can actually look this up if you want.
Wow.
The model was created by the. Here, let's take a look at this. We're gonna see it on Google. There it is.
Holy shit. Man, that's scary.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at tier 3 just real quick.
Oh man.
This is a tier 3. This one's massive.
Wow.
Residential building.
Whoa.
Probably watchtower.
Watchtower.
Again.
Yeah.
Entrance, a channeled entrance, which means it's
They're
surrounded
like
by...
cattle, dude.
Yep.
Cattle.
Barbed wire fences. Yeah, we knew there were barbed wire
Even
fences.
around just those individual buildings. That's crazy.
Yeah. This is a high security detention center in Asanu, Winsu County, Aksu Prefecture in Xinjiang. It was constructed mostly during 2018 with two newly constructed 5-story residential buildings visible in imagery from August 2019. This highlights the way in which the camp has shown continued expansion in recent years. The detention center is co-located with a separate detention center and a maximum security prison. Its coordinates. Let's take a look at. Let's see that one too. Why not? Yeah. So
zoom like way out. Zoom like way out. So it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah.
Oh, there's like cities and shit next to it.
It's probably the other camps.
Yeah, you can see.
It is the other
there's
camps.
like. No, these are like buildings. This is
no,
like
those look like the other camps, but I might be wrong. But
it would make sense that they're near each other, though.
Yeah, but it's still like if you zoom out, there's like maybe a little town up there, but that's it. Hey, scroll up a little bit.
This is a tier 4.
Okay,
this one's a prison.
Ooh,
wings of cell blocks, administrative building. Guard access to perimeter. This is probably where the guards stay so they can get in and out. So this is going to say watchtower.
Yeah, or barbed wire fencing. Yeah.
This prison facility is in Mekhit County. Kashgar was newly constructed following the crackdown in 2017. It has been constructed next to 2 lower security camps. This model is based satellite imagery taken in March 2020. This is a year old.
Yeah.
Which showed it to be active months after an announcement by Xinjiang officials that all detainees have been released. Its coordinates are, so it's probably going to be in the exact same spot. Or
now that's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
The other one was like up here.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, zoom in again.
Yeah, that's like farmland and shit.
There's some like buildings up there, but like it's all
something over here. That looks like construction.
Maybe a new place.
Yeah.
God
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is the other facility. So it said it was next to a lower security facility, which is probably this one.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this is
insane.
Up. I suggest we're not going to go through all of this, but I suggest everybody go to this website when I post it in the link.
And this is like literal like camps, high security. Like this is like concentration camps happening today. The media and people are not freaking out about this.
Nobody's talking about it. Instead, we're talking about a fucking potato.
Yeah. Yeah.
And nobody's also talking about how fucking Joe Biden has no fucking brains left.
And he's not like, decrying this shit. He's not denouncing it or anything.
So this is the Xinjiang data project that was out of Australia, funded by the United States. They also have other things to read on here that are really kind of fucking depressing. Like sterilization and mandatory birth control in Xinjiang.
Oh, boy.
Here, let's read some of this. Evidence of the CCP's campaign to suppress Uyghur birth rates in Xinjiang.
Wow.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like Planned Parenthood right there.
Sounds like Nazi shit.
Well,
It really does.
Planned Parenthood's based on some Nazi shit.
It's oh my god.
Here we go. How companies profit from forced labor in Xinjiang. This is why nobody's talking about this. They're saving money. You buy Nike shit, they're being made by these poor motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's disgusting.
Stop supporting companies that don't talk about this. Stop supporting companies that benefit from this. Stop supporting regimes and fucking presidents that don't talk about this.
Yeah.
Donald Trump talked about this.
He did.
At least a little bit.
And Biden's trying to he's like pushing it under the rug.
Did you hear what he said? It's cultural differences, and we shouldn't have any say in it. What?
Say that during World War II.
I was going to say
moron.
FDR had nothing to do with the like if there are cultural differences, we shouldn't step in. The German government can oppress the people however they want
because it's a cultural difference.
Jesus Christ. Hold on, we're giving the Chinese government an award.
Yay!
That award also goes out to everybody that won't talk about this, everybody that doesn't talk about this, and everybody that supports it.
So fucked up, man.
I'm so pissed off now.
God damn. Well, why don't we on that note,
just to make myself feel better, I wanted to show you I got some googly eyes.
Yay.
I don't know. Oh, fuck. Now I'm depressed.
Well,
where's my gun?
Hey.
I was gonna go kill the Chinese. I was gonna go kill the Chinese government. I almost said Chinese.
You're gonna go kill the entire Chinese government. Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I'll get on the plane and everything. We'll just use the musket. It's not technically a gun. According to the U.S. government, it's not technically a gun.
Ding. All right.
Geez.
Let's get out of here, Ike. We've had enough shit for one day. Nice. Let's do one more cheers. Let's do one more cheers.
Bang.
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 There you go.
I don't even know if I want to finish the show. We're just going to end it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Let's bring us back up there.
We appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. Make sure to smash that dislike, thumbs down twice. And as always, what is it, Ike? Twirl your Tweety.
I wanted to end with a shout out to Michu. He's going through a rough time, and I just want to say I love you, buddy.
Yep. Let me see if I can do it. It's kind of it's not so good.
It's the thought.
It's supposed to be a heart.
It's the thought that counts.
Yep.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Go over share too. Yeah, share with your friends. Make sure everybody can see these assholes' faces. You can check out
Richards.
Check out the Twitch channel. I've been streaming some weird video games over there. And just be good to each other. Let's not be assholes anymore, please.
Unlike the Chinese government.
Yeah.
I gotta let it go. I gotta think of other things. Fuck.
Let's think about what we're gonna do next week. Let's up the fun factor and talk about actual fun things.
Okay.
Cool.
That's fine with me. We do what we want here, folks, and we're very professional.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
I'm gonna roll that outro. We'll see you next week.
Later.